From Orani, Bataan, at forward, number 6, Louis Sangalang. And at center, from Balamban, Cebu, number 17, Aldrich Ramos. Head coach for Terrafirma is Raymond Yonko. And now, here are the starters for the Phoenix Fuel Masters. From San Fernando, La Union, at guard, number 19, Tyler Tio. Also at guard, from Isabela, number 25, Richie Rivero. From Bataan, at center, number 12, Matthew Daves.
Young studs for this one as we get ready for a dip-off, and Phoenix will get first possession with Tyler Tio controlling it. And very interesting matchup here, both size-wise. Phoenix coming out with a bit more size, while Terrafirma starting with a smaller lineup here as Tyler Tio immediately scores on the first possession.
But this is something that you really want to see with Terrafirma, is really improve on their previous performances, most especially on defense. Even the previous Terrafirma teams, except for that team where when Stephen Holt was there, their defenses have really been a problem.
And Stanley Pringle shows us the three-pointer to start off the Philippine Cup of the Terrafirma G. But right now, you can see the young guys of Phoenix all on the floor. These are the guys that Phoenix is trying to develop into superstars here in the PBA.
You know, I was enjoying the warm-ups, Andre, because you see a lot of those guys when Kai Balungay would be dunking, and of course Richie attempting the double pump. What those guys normally do is you really just have to toughen up.
Galang gets shaded there. Oh, but shoots it anyway over Balungay. Galang forcing the issue, missing. It's time to go to Rivera once again. Richie tried to thread it, gets it to Balungay. That is a good finish by Kai.
Good setup job there. And a lot of those things, that basket is coming from great defensive stuff on the opposite end. So that's something that Coach Jamaica would want his team to do to get energized in this game.
Iso trying to use a Sangalang screen. Being guarded by Rivero. They go under, he shoots, and he makes them pay.
Brent's been doing that, you know.
Meanwhile, Sangalang continues his aggressive play. This time, shoots it over Kai Balungay. Baka we'll revise it to include your name there, Coach. Soyud inside, muscling his way. No, Balungay cleans up his mess. And Pringle.
That's very true. I mean, they really, you put a three-guard rotation right there because you want to really speed up the game.
Oh, wow. That's a flop.
Look at the way.
Sangalang and falling on the floor. So they're saying it's a flop.
That was tough because he had a nice face-up jumper.
Melesio gets it to Sangalang. Great defense by Balungay. Highlight. And that's a throwdown.
When Balungay gets up in the air, he just literally just like slams it home so easy.
You can see him thinking of what he's gonna do.
I was hoping for like a reverse or something like, or a tomahawk or something like that.
Meanwhile, Sangalang tried to go old school inside, but misses. RR gets it to Alejandro, shoots a three, gets it a goal, big shot for Phoenix. Take a look at this, Coach. Down to two, great tap by Balungay. Alejandro, quick trigger, almost. Soyud inside, nobody there. Phoenix, just like that, ties the ball game.
You know, that three-point shot really will always create those openings and those long bounds, and luckily it fell into the hands of Soyud underneath.
Terrence against RR. Look at this matchup. Zaltivar back to Terrence against Alejandro this time. Too much dribbling there as RR gets the ball, pushing it against Melesio. Floater. Nice move. Garcia finishes. Garcia against Terrence Romeo. RR again. Pocket pass to Verano. Verano, great finish. And right now, Phoenix is on a roll. It's a 14-2 burst for the Fuel Masters.
Terrafirma is having problems containing that pick and roll. Phoenix was able to get a couple of passes.
Right now, Terrafirma, though, the biggest challenge is stopping this 14-2 run as Melesio drops it off to Ramos. Ramos, the finish. Phoenix again going to that pick and roll. Garcia Gets it to Verano. Almost a steal by Nonoy. Hazul, corner three. Smooth finish. Terrence covers. Terrafirma. Extra pass, Camacho. Great quick pass by Verano.
You know, Phoenix is just able to move that ball around. And that's something that Terrafirma would really have to make some adjustments with, because Phoenix is just tearing that defense apart.
25-18. Massive run by Phoenix here late in the first quarter. Hernandez, Melesio in the corner. That's his specialty. And he drains a triple. Perez, he gets doubled, kicks it out. Hernandez, that's a clean looking three. No go once again, one and done. No, Katapusan gets it. Again, showing us that athleticism. Katapusan finishes inside. He gets both free throws. So Terrafirma ties the game at 25. Balungay turns, shoots, and Soyud gets a tip in. So right now, both teams playing good defense. Pringle shoots it, and good defense doesn't matter to Shandy Pringle.
That's what I'm talking about. I mean, if you hit a couple of those shots outside, then you are able to really dictate on the defense and what you really want to do, because he respects your outside shot now.
And again, if you're Terrafirma, you don't want to shy away from shooting those shots, even if they've been missing so far. Soyud gets the three-point play opportunity down low.
I like the way Phoenix really has been passing that ball around. They're getting a lot of open looks, and they're moving.
Nonoy against Salado. Oh, look at the defense of Salado. Anticipating easy finish for Salado.
Wow, look at the way he would pressure. So you really have to protect that ball against Kento Salado.
And that's his calling card ever since college. That's what he does. A pest on defense. Meanwhile, Pringle trying to shake off Manganti. Fades away. Can't get the friendly roll. Salado gets the board. Phoenix pushing the pace. Floater, back-to-back baskets for Salado.
When he's finding that open window.
Manganti turns, shoots, and misses. Nonoy, like a rocket driving. He gets blocked. Defensive players on the other side of the court. So, and also a great and tough defender for Coach Jamaica. Salado attacking Paraiso. Balungay gets blocked by Sanggalang. That's a great defense by Luis Sanggalang. The post automatically gets the double. They swing it. Other corner. Pringle gets the three again.
Gotta make that defense pay.
They swing it again. Nice pass
Beautiful
inside. Katapusan just couldn't finish. And Dio the other way.
It was great ball movement on the part of Terrafirma, except that they couldn't finish the shot.
I think Katapusan got surprised he was that open and he got that basketball. And they go back here to Sanggalang against Tuffin, against two. Shoots it, can't get it, gets the ball back, shoots it again. This time he gets fouled.
There's three guys already on him, and he can still...
One side to Sanggalang again. This has been working for Terrafirma. Sanggalang against three white shirts again.
You know, he continues to amaze me because, you know, Balungay was right there. He's taller, he's got longer arms, but he just simply couldn't, you know, block shots by Luis Sanggalang.
And again, you can see him oozing with confidence right now. Gets the board on that last play. Melesio thought about it, drives baseline. Kicks it out. Katapusan shoots a three. Looks good. It's good for CJ Katapusan.
You know, CJ Katapusan just came into this game and provided that firepower for Terrafirma. He was scoring under the basket, moving well, and he's now shooting even from the outside.
And just like that, that Phoenix lead is down to one. Balungay gets doubled. Has to kick it out. Alejandro, a dead shot. Makes the three back for Phoenix. 43-39. Still a 4-point lead for the Fuel Masters. Stanley has had a couple of threes, can't add to his total. Look at Katapusan against two Phoenix Fuel Masters down low. Melesio, what a move! And finish!
Wow. That quick spin going baseline really was something that Melesio was able to extricate from that tough defense.
Oh, Richie toying around with the basketball. Katapusan gets it to Stanley. Paraiso. Terrafirma wisely slows it down, waiting for everybody. Chance for Terrafirma to take the lead here. So here in the second is Terrafirma making a big run at the end of the quarter as Paraiso gets the 3. 4 seconds remaining. Pringle has to shoot. That's in line. That is good! Stanley Pringle beats the buzzer!
You know, well, they needed a lot of support with Luis Sangalang, who started this game out very well.
Sangalang loses the handle. Ramos fires and hits anyway. That's a good start for Terrafirma. Ties their biggest lead at 8 right now. Both teams' biggest lead is 8. As Sky Balungay. Oh, how did he get that ball?
See, right now, you know, they're trying to play physical on Sky Balungay. They're trying to bump him because, you know, when you come up.
Azul, nobody there. Goes up top. Balungay didn't even need to go down. That's an alley-oop finish.
It's a very intelligent move there by Kai Balungay. He has that advantage when the battle is up in the air because of sweeping ability and his length.
Suddenly, Kai Balungay leads Phoenix in scoring now with 11. 5 straight points for Balungay. Terrence against Soyut. Nonoy, extra pass. Hernandez wide open. That is good.
It's great decision making.
Hernandez gets it. Terrence this time. Still off. Sangalang. One more time. And they go
That's a foul.
for the traditional 3-point play opportunity.
Can you imagine he threw off even more 2 times in this game?
Drop step. Sangalang gets closed out by Tuffin. That leaves Terrence open for 3. And Romeo gets his first 3 of the game.
So that's everything is happening first with, you know, with Sangalang. You know, that post. He tries to attract that defense and then he kicks it out.
Look at the strength of Luis Sangalang on that play. As Nonoy all the way, easy layup. 12-point lead, biggest lead of the game. Romeo tries to add it. That's another one for Terrence.
That's dangerous.
Salado now pushing it. Salado, sidestep. Nice finish by Salado. Nice pass. Better defense? No. Manganti wide open corner 3. Way short. Camacho cleans it up.
That's the specialty of the house. He's a player who would always turn garbage into goal.
68-56. Couple of baskets here for Phoenix. Terrence again. Lots of time on the ball for Terrence Romeo. Against Soyut. Oh, burst of speed. Terrence Romeo with a floater.
That's a big mistake. If you have roll Soyut, you meet up the guards of the opposing team.
Another turnover for Phoenix. Get it to Terrence. Oh, loads up a 3. That's another one. Terrence Romeo is on fire. Andro inside. Extra pass. Great pass there by Manganti. And off to Milesio. Hernandez pops out. Nice pass inside. Pringle fades away. Basket is good for Stanley Pringle. Pringle smelling blood here. Into Saldivar, lines up the 3. Almost backs it in. Katapusan can't finish with the left. Hernandez is there with a putback.
So that's a big problem here. You force Terrafirma, you know, they're already shooting well, and then you force them into a miss, but they get offensive second chance opportunities again.
Oh, that's a steal. Garcia lost control of the basketball in Hernandez. Gives Terrafirma a massive. Mesho has to create. Wide open, Pringle. And you don't want to do that to Stanley Pringle.
That's going to be a big drop. No, another miscue
another
right
steal.
there.
Hernandez gets it. Knockout play.
The Phoenix has to really bounce back here. This is the start of the 4th. They have to make their move already at this time. Oh, he missed another easy basket there. Good that he was able to recover.
84-62. But again, that just makes up for the shot of Paulo Hernandez, that steal and score.
Well, the start of the second quarter was when Phoenix committed a lot of turnovers, and those actually piled up the Terrafirma turnover points in that second quarter. Same story here in the second half. you know, they're
Create some points from the free throw line, but they haven't been making their free throws. Balungay steps in. Ooh, what a move by Balungay! Paraiso gets it to Sanggalang against Soyud. Single coverage. The help comes. Sanggalang doesn't matter. 18th point of the game.
He knows that his advantage over Soyud is really to force him to defend him laterally, and then plus up in the air. That's where he is much, you know, at an advantage because of his leaping ability too.
Soyud just missed an easy layup for Phoenix. Go back to Sanggalang. Hand off to Melesio. Melesio trying to split the defense. Ends up with Hernandez. Oh, what a move! But he gets blocked. Down low.
6 seconds on the shot clock. 6 seconds to shoot.
Melesio to inbound.
6 seconds on the shot clock.
Ends up with Sanggalang. The handoff back to Melesio. Sanggalang has to let it go. It's his night! Gets the triple to fall!
I tell you, everything worked well for
Tyler gets it to Balungay down low. Kai gets the friendly roll.
He has to take advantage of Sanggalang down there because he's taking, you know, he's not really defending Balungay properly, just allowing him to receive that ball on the post.
Melesio. 89-68. Using time here. Melesio crossover. Pull up. Way short. Terrafirma sticking with this lineup. The guy is the catalyst of Terrafirma to give him that big lead in the third quarter as Soyud gets the basket. That's a big play. Has to find some points in a hurry. Ooh, Balungay. Salado with a double crossover. Balungay gets the finish.
He's having a great scoring night. I'm talking about Kai Balungay.
But for urgency on defense here for Phoenix, they settled it down to Terrence. And Terrafirma can't relax here. They go back down to the guy, Sanggalang. Inside, Sanggalang gets blocked. As Richie driving inside. Too much Camacho again, but there's Balungay with another bucket in Phoenix. Don't look now, down by just 13. Sanggalang still late to the play. Extra pass, Balungay with a finish.
Phoenix took advantage of that because Sanggalang was not able to get down on the floor.
Terrence gets doubled. Paraiso kicks it to Melesio. Terrafirma can't relax now. Down by just 10, or up by just 10.
They need basket. They need a basket here.
The offense has dried up. Terrence. He's the man!
That's a big shot.
Richie. Gets it to Salado. Drives baseline. Salado can't get the tip in. Balungay gets his 10th board and 28th point of the game. Almost. And Balungay gets another rebound. Fast break opportunity up top. Tough in with the finish. It's a 9-point game. Such a victory in their first game of the Philippine Cup. As Melesio short. Katapusan got hit in the face by Camacho. Play goes on as Tyler Tio. Mike won't even call a timeout here as the coaching staff says no more timeout. As they opt to play on this last few seconds of this fourth quarter as Balungay has a 30-piece.
30 big points there by Kai Balungay. What a great game for him.
And Hanapi will just dribble the ball away here as Terrafirma will get a victory here at the Ninoy Aquino Stadium in their first game of the Philippine Cup.